What's up everybody, Jingle12 here. We're back once again with another video. We are going to, as always, be talking about the great game of Cube Defense, and we are going to be specifically talking about the leaks for the new update involving Cube Defense's Operation Revamp. This is exciting, this is crazy. This is the second leak video I am putting out. There have been so many leaks out. I am so excited to be going over these again with you guys, and yeah, let's just get into it. Guys, if you were excited for this, please head down there and hit the like button right below. It really helps out the channel, it helps out the spread for this video so more people can hear about the awesome content about Cube Defense coming soon. Alright, let's get into the information. We're just gonna begin and get right into this. We have 7 different leaks that we need to be talking about, and each one is different, but there are a few similar, so we're just gonna go ahead and go over the first one pretty quickly. There really isn't, just want to kind of show it to you guys real quick. It's talking about the GUI. You can see wave, tower inventory, stuff like that. We'll go over that a little bit later. I don't want to spend too much time there because it's gonna be, we can go over it again in a later leak, and it's gonna be more in depth. So that's not actually a complete GUI. So let's go on ahead and move down onto the 8th spoiler. That was the 7th that I just showed you. The 8th spoiler is a bit different. It's not a gameplay, it's a tower. And this tower model actually is currently in the game of Cube Defense, and I'll show it to you guys here. It actually is in the game. Surprisingly, the model in the inventories is the actual model of the current minigun, and it looks pretty good, not gonna lie. It seems like level 4 minigun for some reason was broken in the inventory though, but all the other levels were working in your inventory, so that's hopefully going to be fixed by the update. They all look pretty good. I think the only issue that some people have noted, and I've kind of noted it, the more I look at it, the more or less I think this, but a lot of people are saying that it's a little over-detailed. I don't think it's so much over-detailed as it's just the parts. There are way too many small parts that make it look over-detailed. It's not that it's really over-detailed, it's just very, very, very many small parts that just kind of make it look that way, especially like the legs, the parts beside the minigun. I mean, it's just a bunch of small parts. Not that the model's a bad tower. No, that's a good model. That's a really, really good model, and we did really good on it. I mean, it looks great. It looks amazing, but it's just, I don't know how well it'll fit. But I mean, the more I look at it, the more I think it probably will do fine. So we'll just have to wait and find out. So far, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I think we'll just leave it and figure out how it fits in later whenever the update comes out. So we'll just leave that now, and let's move on into the 9th spoiler posted by a Red Guy involving new tower explosion. Well, not tower explosions, but explosions in general. So, I mean, I don't know if that has to do with TNT cubes. It may still involve TNT cubes, it may not. Note that TNT cubes are being changed, so they may be totally different now. So, that's something totally different. If we look at the explosions in this leak though, it looks kind of like almost an OS or an egg launcher explosion. They look pretty much like a normal one, except for that they, 1, look a lot faster, 2, they look a lot prettier. A lot better colors, and then 3, if you look closely, you'll notice, well, actually you don't have to look closely, it's pretty obvious. There's these little sprites coming out of it, these little animated pieces that come off of it and kind of fly in the air. It looks really cool. I think it's a really cool animated explosion. It's really detailed. I really like it. I think it looks good, and yeah, that's about it for that. Alright, so tower placement is spoiler number 10. And to be honest, this is the one that I was going to discuss both the GUI and the tower placement. Mostly because it's more of the GUI is updated slightly. So if you look here, you'll see that you've got the player list, and as you can see up there, you got Red Guy in this leak, and you can see he's got a red name, and then he's got his level to the right of him. And I wouldn't be surprised if the red has to do with his actual being an admin and developer. Moving on further, you can see now you've got the cache, which is at the top middle of the screen. However, now, unlike the previous leak, there's a down arrow. and that could be hiding anything. So we'll figure that out hopefully by the update. So that'll be cool. If you look closely, you'll also see the HP bar. You'll see the towers. You'll see the cache is automatically visible for each tower, so you don't have to like check them. They immediately show you what the cache per tower is. They all got colors. I've been told directly the colors have nothing to do with actual like damage level. It's just theme. So that's all the colors are for. There really isn't anything specific about that. So that's okay. That's interesting, but it's okay. Also, if you look closely, notice that whenever he's moving, look at the tower. Look at how it moves. That tower is not following a grid, people. That is a free moving tower. There is no grid there. There is absolutely no grid there. Grids are now gone. Grids are gone, or at least they are gone in this video. Maybe there's a setting, but I kind of doubt it. They're just out. It's just a free movement, and it looks amazing, and I cannot wait to use it. Oh, it's gonna be cool. So that's the that, and then you also, if you see him while he's placing, you'll see the 3 different buttons for rotating, keep placing, and quit placing. The shift, Q, and what's the last one? R, rotate. Yeah. So that is pretty cool. You'll also notice whenever he hovers his mouse over the tower, you'll get a little bit of the name. You'll get the damage, the hits of the tower, the name of the tower. You'll get like a hit bar. It's not an actual number, it's a bar now. So that's different. And then it's got an upgrade hotkey, which I believe if you do not own that Game Pass, that will not exist. So make sure you own the game. If you don't have that Game Pass, I doubt that little E for upgrade will be there. So that's the difference there for the Game Pass owners and the non-Game Pass owners. The next thing I'll note is if you look up above, whenever the next wave starts, you'll see wave 1 completed, and then you get cash, and then it goes next wave will start. So that's a new notification like system thing. It's different, so that's kind of interesting. That's good. I can't really tell anything else except for that there is a waves bar down below. And that looks to be because wave 1 just finished, so the bar definitely is not done. So most likely what that is that's just progression over time. That's not actually wave progression, that is game progression. That's over time. As the game progresses, that bar will get slowly farther until it reaches the end. Let's go on ahead and move on into the next spoiler, which actually involves a spoiler we've previously discussed, but this one's a bit different because it is the OS, but instead of it being the actual satellite, it is now the base. The base has been changed. If you look at each and every one of these, it looks quite clean, quite good. I think the difference here, it's got small parts, but they're big parts too, and that kind of downs the dislike because it's got more of just a smooth surface. So I think that's pretty good. I think it looks good. I like it. I like how it's all very big, very similar. I don't know how that's going to work with other OSs and sizes because I know it's going to be different. It's a skin. It's an optional skin for players that own the. I don't know if it's optional actually. I'm gonna take that back. It may not be optional, but it's a skin for people that own the Double Start Cash Game Pass. Those people will be getting this tower reskin. I don't know if that's going to be optional to have enabled or disabled, but that is we'll figure that out sooner or later. But yeah, I really like each and every one of these. They all look pretty well detailed and they match their sky pieces pretty well, their sky counterparts. Alright, part 12, the leak for part 12 actually shows something pretty cool. One, it shows the campfire, and Red Guy himself says that the campfire system has been redone and it will no longer break, at least hopefully. It shouldn't any longer break. You can see little green dots, that's normal, that's expected. And then you've got the towers, but the real difference here is each of those towers has a green circle surrounding them. And what Red Guy said here is that is actually showing that you own those towers. Those are your towers. Other players' towers will not be green. And we can further see that in the next teaser, teaser 13, which has a bunch of towers in it, but you can see there are 3 flamethrowers at the bottom left that seem to have that green circle surrounding them, unlike all the other towers. And that green circle is actually showing ownership by Red Guy. And as you can see here, actually, I didn't notice this earlier, but if you look at the name, notice that the name of Red Guy is red and every other player in that server is blue. So there you go. And then also you'll see wave 14 is progressing, and it's only a little bit in there. It's not going very far. So that's definitely, I'd say, I guess that's not really proof, but still, I'd say that looks to be pretty well along the bar for an actual game. So that'll be cool. But then again, think about it for a second. If we hold up for a second, there are going to be different game modes. We don't know what the lengths of games will be at this point. There may be 30 wave games. There may be 20 wave games. There may be 75 wave games. We'll find out whenever we get the update, but I mean, it's gonna be cool. And then the big thing here, and you probably have already noticed this, and I have already gotten to see it. It is the bubble tower, and the bubble tower looks good. It is new. It looks like a cube defense tower actually now. I didn't think the previous bubble tower looked like a cube defense tower. This looks like a cube defense tower, and it looks good, and I like it a lot. I think it looks so good. I mean, that's a good looking tower, baby. That's a fire tower. Yeah, but it's pink, well, purplish pink. I'd say it kind of looks similar to almost to the Alpha turret. I don't know how similar, but it's pretty similar. So it does look pretty good. It does look pretty darn good, and I really do like it. That's pretty much everything. Bubble tower, you can see some upgrades on it too. So you can see a couple levels. It's definitely not all of them though, but it's some of them, so that looks pretty good. Alright, well that is pretty much everything, guys, that we have to discuss with this. Oh wait, if you look in the back, I just realized something. If you look in the back of the screen, at the very far back, top middle, you'll notice a bunch of factories. Look how close those factories are. That is kind of crazy. The placement there is so close. Wow, that's impressive. So, it looks like to me that towers are going to be closer together. It's going to be a lot easier to place towers closer together. That is going to be nice. I think the only issue with the lack of grid is going to be a difficulty in organizing things, but they don't seem to be having any issues. So I guess we'll be fine. I hope. But, I mean, other than that, guys, hope you did enjoy. Make sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button down below. I'm reminding you to hit the like button. Yeah, I told you. If you like it, like it. I mean, it's your choice, though. It's not my choice. It's always yours. But as I always remind as well, it also helps me out. It helps you out. It helps everyone. So if you'd like to do so, please do, as it helps everyone out. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.